In this video, I'll be attempting to survive 100 days on this deserted island. And in fact, it's the only land in this entire world. On top of surviving, I'll be aiming to transform this entire place into my personal, self-sustaining paradise. Let's get started. After spawning, I noticed that the only animals around were these bees. But I hurried off to fist my first tree and crafted myself a wooden pickaxe. Quickly after, I tunneled into the ground to collect enough stone to craft myself a full set of stone tools. When I turned around, I noticed a lonely oak log with the only vines on the entire island. And well, I know you get them with shears, but if I break this block, will they drop? Oh my god. I have a strict no vine policy going forward. Any vines I see, because it's definitely going to happen again, I will be destroying them on sight. Thank you very much. With my first blunder behind me, I set off to survey the rest of the island, hoping for a chicken to spawn or any animal, with no luck. But I did find my first piece of iron. Noticing that this underwater cave had a lot more iron and coal, I deployed the good old door and water trick and farmed all the ore I could muster. As I resurfaced from the water, I noticed that night was quickly falling and hurried off to get myself back into a hobbit hole. I boarded up the entrance and went to take a little peek outside just to see that the creepers had already spawned. Realizing that I had no wool to make a bed and no food to heal my hearts, I decided to smelt my riches and continue mining for more iron, hoping that I would be safe in my hole. Oh, no. I wasn't ready for this. Ooh. Okay, there's some nice iron here. There's some nice iron. I'll put this here. There's nothing over there. Okay. Anything over here? Anything over here? Hello? Oh, shut up! No way. Oh, that's so big. That's so big and large. After placing a very secure door, I went deeper into the cave to find any iron I could get my hands on. I had to move very carefully though, because I was 2 hits from any mobs I would encounter. Feeling like I overstayed my welcome, I quickly ran out of there, shutting the door behind me and going back up. I immediately smelted and crafted myself some armor. Feeling ready for day 2, I went to go take a peek outside again. Ignore me. Oh my god! Are you so for real right now? B? Mr. B, help me. What am I supposed to do? Okay. No, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I need food though. Okay, we're gonna try something here. We're gonna make an escape path. Oh. Dude, I hear the steps. I hear the footsteps. Oh my god, there's 2 creepers. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. I can handle this. There's no problem. There's no problem. B, look away. Boom! Boom! So easy, dude. To think I was scared of you? Easy. Okay. Sure, here's as good a place as any. Alright. Now that is what progress looks like. After fishing for some breakfast, I decided I didn't want to deal with the nighttime assortment of mobs again, so I had to go back into the mine shaft to collect enough string to make the wool required for a bed. It's exciting. 3 more. I have a bed. 3 more. I quickly collected the 12 required and crafted the wool, murdered these 2 drowns that kept groaning in my walls, and found myself another underwater cave filled with the resources that I needed. As I popped out of the cave, I saw one of those underwater ruins to explore later, and quickly ran back to my hole. Sir, have you seen my hole? I, of course, put that wool to use immediately, and slept until the next morning. Okay, I'm going to cut down these trees, except maybe the one with the beehive in it, and I'm going to do time-lapse, and I'll see you on the other side. I then spent the next day clearing the forest, still hoping that any farmable animals might spawn that I could use to survive for the next 100 days. But as I cut down the trees, I started to think about how I would transform this empty island into my beautiful paradise. I have cut down all but 3 large trees on the island. Came out with a decent amount of wood. Honestly, less than I would have thought. It seemed like there was way more trees here. But I got a lot of sticks, so that's good. And I now think it's time to build a home of some sort. I can maybe start it right here. With a fresh batch of wood in my tool belt, I got started on my home. I started with stripped oak pillars and added birch logs for the exterior walls. I messed around with different window placements and moved the door placement before deciding to tuck it into the corner to give a cozy vibe. Where I continued the oak pillars and decided to build a second floor deck area. After going back into the mines, I added a deep slate roof to cap off the house with a dark color. I am finally done the house. It looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. Took me a long time to build this without a sufficient food supply and deciding on the roof, but I have completed the first build of the island and it looks pretty good. It's functional, got space, but now that I've done that, what I'm preparing myself to do here is get enough food to go on a serious mining expedition because I don't have any more iron. I have used all of my iron reserves in building, farming, the wood for the house, and the stone. I don't even have diamonds yet. It's day 19. I don't have a single diamond. I haven't even seen a diamond. So I'm going down into the mines. I'm gonna whoop some ass. Oh my god, I gotta sneeze. Oh my god. Oh. With clear nostrils, I went deep into the mines on the hunt for diamonds. Soon after, I found 2 spider spawners and quickly destroyed them as well. I then found a small army of zombies that quickly wanted me dead. Moving on, I found a much larger mine and found myself the first diamonds. Oh my god. With a thirst for more, I continued fighting through the mine, almost died to this random slime, but continued searching and ended up with 34 diamonds. No way, I was right underneath? After getting back home, I quickly crafted a full set of diamond armor and used the extra pieces of iron to finish off my house with lanterns. Realizing that no animals were going to spawn on the island, I decided to relocate the bees into a little greenhouse. I went with a copper and diorite palette, hoping it would oxidize fast and the teal copper would give an earthy look to the greenhouse. I added some exterior and interior decoration and started moving the bees into their new home. Yeah, this looks great. I just wish I had other plants to put in here. Oh my god, these guys scared the shit out of me. Okay, this is big. Holy shit. Okay. I need these guys. What do you have for me? What do you have for me? This is actually... You came at a perfect time. I think I'm going to take the pink tulip, the blue orchid for the greenhouse. Pink tulip, blue orchid. Yes, thank you. Pleasure doing business with you, sir. And this one. It's a little bit too... this is nice. I need one more extra flower for there. And we are golden. Because with these llamas, apparently, with the llamas, I can feed them hay, or hay bales, and they'll breed. And they can be killed for leather. So I can actually enchant. I don't want them to hate me, that's the thing. Oh. Oh, I just... Oh. Well, that's easy. Hey, man. Yeah, these are mine now. Hay bales. I'm gonna need a lot of freaking hay. Oh. 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 Yes. Oh my god, he comes out as a trader llama too. Okay, wait, big. Oh my god, huge. This is so huge. Well, you stay here. The amount of leather that I will need, I'm gonna need to breed so many goddamn llamas. It's ridiculous. And they don't just take one piece of wheat. They each take a hay bale. Does anything in the nether give me leather? Oh, wait. Hoglins. Yeah, in the nether, hoglins. Okay. Alright. Fingers crossed for a good spawn. I want to be right in front of a glowstone. Right in front of it. It's going to be right in front of my face. And to the right of it is going to be a hoglin. 2. And they're going to be babies. I'm going to bring them back. It should be so easy. Let's go. Alright. Nothing what I wanted. This is ridiculous. Oh. It could have been magical. It could have been so good. I was ready to spend the next, like, 3 hours just working on this. Disappointed that my bright idea wouldn't work, I went back home and started extending my farm to accommodate the metric ass load of wheat I would need to breed these llamas. Oh, baby. This is interesting. No, wait, no, don't kill him, don't kill him. No, wait, don't kill him. Fuck, don't kill him. Come here. Damn it. No, wait. Stop it. Stop. Stop shooting him. Oh my god. Stop. I don't have any blocks. Go on the ground. Go on the ground. Go on the ground. Go on the ground. Go on the goddamn ground. Go on the goddamn ground. Go in the ground. Go in the goddamn ground. Wait. Stupid llamas. Stop. Stop, llamas. Please. Oh. Holy shit. Okay. What I was going to say is that is really lucky that one has spawned. Because I can put a name tag on him. And when I get blaze rods, I can heal him. Holy sh... We'll name him Bilford. With a U. Okay, Bilford. You're a lucky guy. You know that? Bilford? You're one lucky guy. Because I'm going to save you. I will. Okay. Alright, that's a problem for later. For later, me. Soon after all that excitement, I started gathering the materials needed for the next big build of the island. I needed some wood, iron, and some copper for the accents, with a boatload more string to supply all the wool I was going to need. As I was moving through the mineshaft collecting the materials in peace, a group of pillagers spawned on the surface and killed my llamas. So when I came back, I was incredibly confused as to what just happened. So from that time lapse, you saw that while I was in the mines, my village and island got ransacked and raided, and I lost the llamas. Well, it's been a couple days since then, as I've been preparing for my next build. And wouldn't you look at it? We got some replacement llamas. It's all good. I haven't checked his traits. What I need is, one, a sapling of a different tree, preferably spruce, or just some spruce logs for my next build. And, oh my god. Oh! 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 It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Here, take all my money. Hey, where are you going? Take all my money. Oh, wait, pale moss. Oh my god, wait, this is so good. Wait, we definitely want the pale moss. Okay, this is the position of the next build. With all the materials in hand, I started working on the base level of a windmill to cap off the massive crop fields that I had planned. I alternated the blocks as I changed levels, but made sure to pick ones that accented each other well. Also making sure to cap off the top level with some light blocks to give the build a dual purpose. As I started working on the blades, I went with a classic wool and glass design to give the effect that this windmill was functional. Alright, there we have it. The Lighthouse windmill is complete. Building this without scaffolding is just absurd. It's such a pain in the ass, but I love the way it turned out. I decided to put chains there, and I'm going to wait for the chains to weather a little bit, and then I'm going to wax them. I don't want them to be turquoise chains. I want them like I think it's just weathered copper chains is the way I'm going to wax them. But I really like the way that turned out. It looks great, and I just got to do the inside now. We're going to have some of this. We got the storage, we got the bench. Next on the agenda is creating a connecting path to the greenhouse, to the house. I'm moving this pen. It's going to go through the wheat field. So it's not going to be too big. I'm thinking 3 blocks wide. To give the island some structure, I built the paths out all using gray blocks that I had on hand. This helped me plan my remaining builds before the 100 days concluded. Next, I expanded the crop fields with extra wheat for the llamas, added some beets for the variety, and placed simple lanterns around the area. Finally, after spending the last 4 or 5 Minecraft days finishing this portion of the island, and might I just say, it looks awesome. Really happy the way it turned out. I decided to alternate the heights of the lanterns. Love it. I'm going to move on to the next portion of the island because we're really getting down to crunch time here. It is 40 days, 39 days left, and I have half an island that needs work, needs attention. So what I'm going to do, now that I have the llamas back, and I don't want them to get pillaged and killed again, I'm going to prioritize making them a barn. And I have an idea for a barn design, but first I need to change the soil over here on this little plot of land to podzol. I think podzol. I think this type of wood or this type of soil really, please, I need you to work with me. Thank you. Okay, and then I want over here as well. Beautiful. I'm going to cut down these pieces of wood, and then I'm going to build this barn. I have a rough idea of what I want to do. It's not going to be too big, but it will be, because I have all this spruce wood, I'm thinking I just go crazy with the shelves and the trapdoors and the details. So I'm going to hit you with another time lapse, and I hope you guys like the build. I started off the barn with the same stripped oak pillars to add some consistency to the island, and made sure to add all the details I could with an assortment of spruce trapdoors, fences, and shelves. And this made the build look really, really nice.
I then trimmed out the roof with an assortment of tough blocks and added a dark, deep slate layer to make the barn look weathered. Finally, I capped off the upper level with basalt blocks to add a nice transition.
Come with me. I got a new home for you. Barn is complete. And damn, does it look good. This might be the best barn I've ever built. Sheesh. That looks good. I told you I was going to go crazy with the Spruce accents. Now, how am I going to get everyone in here? Oh, yeah, everyone just get on in here. Everyone just get on in here. Everyone just come on in. Go in. Oh, God. No, don't come out. This is your new home. Don't come out. Don't come out. I think I outdid myself. These new shelves just add so much detail. And I think this trim work is really carrying the build. Now, next on the agenda is an enchanting area. It is day 66 and I have not enchanted a thing. Mainly because I didn't have the books or the leather to enchant, but now with a stable-ish supply of leather, there is a point to me making an enchanting table and a full enchanting setup. I'm gonna build it right here. It's gonna be nice. I need something to fill up this space. There's gonna be paths connecting everything, but I need something in this space. I got something planned for over there, but right now I gotta fill this. So I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna enchant finally. And then I'm going to work on, with the enchanted shovel, hopefully with something half decent, I will be terraforming this land. So the next time you hear from me, it might be like day 80, because the amount of landscape that I need to do is so much, dude. It's so much. But I gotta keep crunching. I'll be back.
To make something unique from my other builds, I went with an outdoor gazebo to house my enchantment table and the handful of bookshelves that I could afford. I made the roof out of oak stairs, beehives, and campfires, and it made the build look very rustic, which I enjoyed. And after placing the 8 bookshelves, I tried my luck at finally enchanting some tools, and got pretty garbage enchantments. But I didn't let that stop me. I immediately put that enchanted shovel to work and started trimming away the sand, adding fresh dirt to extend the grass out to the new builds. While I waited for the grass to grow, I got to work on connecting the same path design to the new builds and planted an assortment of plants and shrubs, even making a little pond feature for all the turtles around. Feeling motivated to add more character to the island, I went around and made some carts and benches and even added more of those lamps along the new path. And look how beautiful the area has become. It's giving off very tranquil vibes. I tried breeding these turtles here, and I'm just waiting for this little guy to wake up. I want to fix this area. This is a very important area. It's right next to the house. And one thing that you may not have noticed is that with the creation of this path, I covered up the original entrance to the mine. So I need a new entrance. But I don't want to put it here, obviously, because that would really break up the space. I want to put it right here. I'm going to move this nether portal, and I'm going to have it just a small kind of entrance, probably like here. Something like this. Alright, so I didn't want a standard 2x2 mineshaft on here, so I instead decided on a very detailed demolition and ore extraction zone that I'm calling, with lots of little details, and even tried adding a crane to cap off the space. Wow, look at this. This looks really good. I love using these red candles, those little TNT sticks. It really adds to the effect. It looks fantastic. Last thing I gotta do is put counterweight. The next thing that I want to do We got 18 days left. I'm gonna leave the build over there for the end, but I do want to build a new nether portal area. Doesn't need to be crazy. I do want to get some more obsidian because I just don't have enough to make like a full portal without the corners missing. So I want to get some more obsidian. I'm gonna actually use this mine to go down, and I also want to work on building a dock area because really the island looks fantastic, but in terms of getting off the island, I don't know. There's not really any way to do that. So I want to make a dock here and maybe on other intersections of the path. But ooh, wow, look at that. Feeling like I was running out of time to do all of my ideas, I built a very standard portal in my greenhouse area and then moved to add a simple, worn down dock around some of the island. I kept its design very standard with a full spruce trapdoor design. You saw from the time lapse that I have added a dock, a small dock around some of the island. If I have time, I may build some little ships. I think that would be nice for the island, but we'll see. But next on the agenda, I want to start preparing for this build. And some of the items that I'm going to need is magma cubes and more shroom lights. So I built a new nether portal, and I'm gonna go collect some. That is an Enderman that has stolen one of these. Oh, there's 2 Endermen here. Okay. There's 4 Endermen on my island. Hello? You guys are gonna have to start paying rent. What the hell? I'm gonna collect the starting items for my build, and I will meet you over there. Okay, now that we're here with the stuff, I want to use a sandstone palette for this portion of the island because one, I have an astronomical amount of sand, and I think it'd be nice to keep one portion of the island kind of original to how it was when we spawned. I mean, there was a lot of sand on this island. Really, where that greenhouse is the only portion that was really green with trees. So I'm gonna work on this. I'm gonna hit you with another time lapse. Might be the last time lapse of the video. We're getting really down to it, and it's been a lot of fun. But I'm gonna hit you with one more time lapse, and I will see you once this tower is done. For the last major build of the 100 days, I wanted to add a little bit of mystery to the island, and I did that with a rundown ancient tower with a large crystal on top of it. Okay, with the beautiful ancient sand tower of mystery completed, it's time to focus on finishing off the island. I have a lot of little projects that I gotta do. I'm gonna focus on just finishing off the little details of the island before the day's up. I want to plant some more trees, I want to plant some more bushes, and just make the place really feel lived in all across the space. Days have concluded. We're finally at day 100. And before I do the tour, I just want to say thank you so much for watching if you've made it this far. I really hope you enjoyed. I had a lot of fun doing this. And, well, let me know if you want me to do a 200-day challenge. And I could do it for sure. So let's do the tour. Starting with the house, the first build on the whole island. I was pretty happy with this. I feel like it was definitely enough space. I was worried when I first did it wouldn't be enough space, but these are the only chests I needed the whole run. We got the whole upstairs space, never used it. And then next, we got the greenhouse, which this is sick. This is so sweet. Now my bees. The honey has been very useful. And then what did I build after that? It was the windmill? We got this beautiful, beautiful crop field. We interlaid everything. We ended up finding carrots and potatoes. While I was mining, there was like a shipwreck over that way, and they were in there. Very cool. The windmill, which is the second tallest build on the island, and it is sweet. I ended up, I was just about to say I ended up waxing everything off camera, but I forgot to do two. I got a llama cart here.
I ended up putting a bunch of sugarcane in this area just to fill it up. There's just too much sand. Not enough real estate. This guy is a bit far. Go back to your cart. Thank you, sir. Got the inside here. We got my bone meal generator there. Next, I built the barn. And the barn is sick. I am really, really happy with how the barn turned out. This is... What are you doing? Get down. To work, sir. To work. The barn is absolutely sweet. Very detailed. Got my llamas in here. And I built... Look at this mining area. This is probably my favorite area of the whole place. Just the details with the little dynamite sticks. It's very cool. It's very, very cool. And then my little enchanting shed. And finally, the wizard sand tower. The ancient sand tower. It's crazy that it's done. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys want to see next. If you enjoyed, hit the like button. It's always appreciated. And yeah, as my first major challenge video, I am pleased at how well this went. A couple close calls with death, but how it went well. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.